Cinelinx.com. Can we get a little bit of applause?
Oh, there is excitement in the air.
Now I get why Matt gets so mad at that. God, cheer a little bit. Anyway, Matt is still on vacation.
I cut my hair. I've lost some of my strength.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like it.
But it's fuzzy. It's so fuzzy. It's fuzzy. It's fuzzy and fluffy.
Fuzzy and fluffy. Fluzzy. There we go. That's the word. I am one of your hosts. I am the Jersey Jackass, your boy, BDC. Hit me up on social media at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. Over there on the edge, we have the one, the only, Jason the X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you.
Okay, that was good.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
Told you I had a good one for you.
Wow, that
You can't be mad at that, can you?
I can't. I can't be mad at that one. No.
See, I'm on the game. Next to him, the lovely Miss Cora Barton.
Hey, y'all.
And for the first time on the show from Podcast for All Things Cosplay. And for the first time on the show from the Podcast for All Things Cosplay, Cospod, if you would let me finish. She is Nord Extraordinaire Valerie.
Hey guys.
For the first time, I got it. I told you I'd get big guests on the show.
And over there running the boards, interrupting everybody, the one, the only, our fearless and angry producer, Mr. Robin Tropy. Jason, turn the volume off on the computer.
I refreshed, okay? Sorry, jeez.
So, it is San Diego preview.
I'm so happy.
We're excited. This time next week,
You know what? We've gone twice now. But I feel like we are prepared this time.
This will be my third time out there.
But we're ready this time. We got a team. We got the gear. What the hell is he? What are you grunting for?
Look, I told Rob this before the camera started rolling. Like Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. And as soon as you get to San Diego Comic-Con punches you in the mouth.
I am the master of improvisation and making do with what I got. So you know
I'm just saying, we're going to get punched in the mouth.
It's all due to the alcohol. Anyway,
But California's going to pull you and punch you in the face.
But they sell liquor in the grocery stores there. I should move there.
They do in Louisiana too, in Mississippi.
Yeah, but Louisiana sucks. And so does Mississippi. I'm going to California. Fuck.
Yeah, forget you.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, wow.
Cali has much better weather.
Much better.
Way better weather.
Oh, well, yes.
I'm so excited to get out of this heat.
Oh, God. That's roasting. If you don't live in Texas, y'all don't know what we're going through right now.
We are slowly melting on screen as we speak.
But not only that, we're skipping
lights.
over. Before that, we still have D23 this weekend, too.
Who didn't accept us because they don't love us.
That's true. They did tell me that.
Although they're holding their thing this weekend, like the weekend before the nerds go out of town. They're looking to steal some thunder.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because we know Marvel has a lot of things on the slate. We're going to see them this weekend. And make sure you watch Cinelinx this weekend for all the stories we're going to be writing up on it. But seriously, right before San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel, just Disney. Mm-hmm. If anybody has the stones to do it,
it's Disney.
Yeah, and
because it's Disney going, fuck y'all, we're Disney.
Right?
What, you gonna mess with the mouse? You ain't gonna mess with the mouse. So
I'm still excited for D23. It's gonna be, it's gonna be so epic. But
exactly, we'll get a little bit more into that right before we get into San Diego Comic. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna do a tiny bit of a review of Spider-Man a little bit later. Plus, Jason got to see War for the Planet of the Apes. Apes on horses.
BC, and after I left the theater, I felt so bad because BC was gonna watch it, but he couldn't, and I felt so bad because it was so good. I had to get on my phone and just go, BC, I got one message for you. Apes on horses. Apes on horses.
Oh, but before all that, let's kick the show off with some super cool nerd news. Super Cool Nerd News is powered by Cinelinx, Cinelinx.com, your one-stop for your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Keep it on Cinelinx. EW has a history of ruining images for new films. Ivan Apocalypse, anybody? Fortunately, the Black Panther photo ops were not among those screw-ups. In a recent EW issue, we were given a brand new, vibrant look at Wakanda and everyone in it. They are absolutely stunning, they are beautiful, and Rob is in love. Woo, 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 Jimmy, woo! Mighty Ducks reference for anyone who doesn't get that. But according to the tracking board, fresh off the Both star, Randall Park is set to play S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Jimmy Woo in Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp. Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly return to play the title characters, as well as Michael Douglas and Michael Pena are also expected to return as Hank Pym and Lewis, respectively, with Peyton Reed set to once again direct the film. Next up, well, Jason,
Yeah?
if you would, a dry martini and a deep champagne goblet.
That's too much mixing up.
Just a minute. 3 measures of Gordon, 1 of vodka, half a measure of quinoa, shaken, not stirred, until ice cold. And add a large lemon slice. Got it? Okay, same thing. Sources to the Mirror are saying that Daniel Craig is all set to return for at least one more Bond film. Yes, go ahead, take your whiskey. The report states that the plan is beginning to film early next year in order to hit a possible 2019 release for the now untitled James Bond 25. Prince Ali, fabulous, he cannot be found. That's right, Disney Studios are having a difficult time finding their lead for the live-action remake of Aladdin. Both Riz Ahmed and Dev Patel have been on the shortlist. However, The Hollywood Reporter is now saying that director Guy Ritchie and the studio are going back to the drawing board in hopes of finding an unknown actor that can sing and act and who is of Middle Eastern or Indian descent. Disney has also brought in Mary Poppins Returns producer Mark Platt and Chris Montan, as well as executive producer on Disney's Frozen, to help with the search. Wonder Woman is headed to the 80s. According to The Wrap, the Wonder Woman sequel will take place during the Cold War, with Diana facing off against the Soviet Union. Chris Pine, who played Steve Trevor in Wonder Woman, is reportedly optioned by Warner Brothers to appear in the sequel, which is rather interesting information if you have seen the movie. Sad Affleck, sad. Earlier this week, MTV's Happy Sad podcast had War for the Planet of the Apes, Apes on Horses, and upcoming Batman director Matt Reeves on, and he revealed that along with WBDC, they have decided to throw out the previous script for Ben Affleck's The Batman. That was also helped written by Chris Terrio and DC's Jeff Johns, who worked on it as well. When asked if he would be reworking Affleck's script, Reeves said, "No, it's a new story. It's just starting again, and I'm excited about it. I guess that means that Deathstroke won't be showing up." Anyway, that's your super cool nerd news, powered by Cinelinx.com. For all these stories and more, keep it on Cinelinx.
Well, BC, you didn't fall for our shenanigans behind the camera.
Well, that's because I am a genius.
Oh.
And
I would have actually accepted a professional.
He's trying to be a professional.
Everything. I'm genius, I'm professional, I'm awesome, I'm pretty.
Okay, stop.
I'm basically everything. So, Daniel
modest.
Craig, who is also basically everything, a lot like me, we have a lot in common, is coming back for James Bond.
I'm not shocked to hear this.
I thought he wanted to slit his wrist instead of play James Bond, but apparently he's back.
Did he say that?
Yes, he did.
He came out saying that he said that after doing the movie because it was so intense and grueling, and that's why he wanted to slit his wrist. But
it was literally like right after the movie came out.
Pay him enough money, he's not going to give a crap.
What are our thoughts? You like this, Valerie?
I like it a lot. I mean, I'm a huge James Bond fan. I mean, for me, Daniel Craig was really a great step forward for James Bond. So I'm like, if he's coming back for another round, I'm game for it. Let's do it.
I am not as well versed in Bond. I do like Bond, but the only James Bond movies I've ever seen have been with Daniel Craig. He was my first.
Are you kidding me right now? Is that a joke?
No, because every time I go to watch it, or every time I would sit down to watch it, it was when I was on my break at work.
But Sean Connery.
But Sean Connery.
I just haven't had an option to do so.
Sean Connery.
But Sean Connery.
I know.
James
Bond.
I don't have access to a lot of things, okay?
Okay.
I haven't either. It's okay.
Thank you, intern. The intern's with me.
The contempt in her voice as she said intern. Wow.
Jason, what do you think about it?
I like Daniel Craig is probably my favorite Bond. I'm going to be honest with you.
He's right up there under Sean Connery, but yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. Here's the thing about it, though. Casino Royale, epic.
Very epic.
Quantum
Yes.
of Solace, not so good.
Did not.
Skyfall, one of the best Bonds ever made. Ever. Like, it might be better than Goldfinger.
Yes, I'll give you that one. Actually,
Spectre, not so good.
there have literally been ups and downs.
So if we're going with that, if that's the point we're looking at, then the fifth one's gonna be great again.
That's some great logic, actually.
Yeah.
Make Bond great again.
And that's when you
Hashtag
leave
that.
it.
Yeah, and they're like,
Yeah.
was it good?
Go
Okay,
out
I'm
on
done.
top.
I'm done.
Go out on top.
Yeah, do one more,
I'm out.
make it great, and then be done. But you know who this is, Mr. Jimmy Woo,
Oh yeah, Jimmy.
and thank you for getting my Mighty Ducks reference.
Well, yeah. But anyway, Jimmy Woo, he's been a standard of like just kind of like one of those characters that pops up every now and then. SHIELD agent. He's survived long enough. One of Fury's top agents. So it makes sense they would use him. Considering I think Sitwell actually was he was Hydra. Sitwell.
Sitwell, yeah.
So, and which I'm surprised they made Sitwell a Hydra agent because he wasn't in the comics. But
That really disappointed me because I really liked his character. Like when they killed him off, I was really disappointed.
so they do need to bring in more of Fury's right hand people, and Jimmy Woo's perfect. And also getting Asian on screen. I'm like, all right, okay.
And Randall Park is hilarious.
Yes,
Very much so.
and that's the thing about Jimmy Woo in the comics. So
Yeah.
I think he's going to be able to accurately depict the character. And I'm kind of excited about it because I was like, because you said Randall Park. Who the
Yeah.
fuck's Randall Park? Oh, he's playing Jimmy Woo. Oh, never mind. I'm good. Just be funny. Just be funny. And if you watch it fresh off the boat show, yeah, they can pull it off. You'll totally get it.
Who does he play for sure?
He's the dad or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. I'm not good with
Aladdin.
names.
Seriously?
Why Disney? Why? Stop.
I'm calling bullshit.
What
How
are
could-
we? Because I'm kind of calling bullshit on it too. But what is your point?
I'm calling bullshit that you can't find someone of Arab descent to play this character.
Out of how many people? How many
A
people?
worldwide search. See, that's not reason why I'm calling bullshit. I think this is all a ploy. This is all a plan. I think they're kind of rethinking their director position because Guy Ritchie's last film, King Arthur, didn't hit so well. And so maybe if we can't find Aladdin, we have to push back, which means PR, we can say, oh, Guy Ritchie can't do it anymore
Conflicting interests.
because we had to push back and timing, and now he can't be there.
Disney's smart
Okay.
enough to do that too.
And yeah, exactly. That's the mouse.
Okay. I see what
That's a
you
good theory.
Because if you have both Dev Patel and Riz Ahmed on your short list, those are two great actors that could really
Yes.
fill these shoes.
But we couldn't find anybody. Nobody.
Yeah, but they're looking for someone who can act and sing.
and yeah.
okay,
And-
really?
and
Nobody?
that's the problem
And,
there.
I get it, and I get you want to find an unknown. You want to find someone that can fall into this role, and then you're not going to see Dev Patel. You're not going to see Riz Ahmed. You're going to see Aladdin, which Disney can do because they already have their star
And I don't
name
like Riz Ahmed for this
in
one.
the alleged Will Smith as the genie. So if Will Smith is your name attached to the movie, then you can go ahead and find yourself someone who is unknown.
Okay. Still, not one actor. No.
But also look, not one actor that you trust to help carry $150 million movie.
Sure. Okay, we'll go.
Like you can't just go, yeah, that one guy over there, he'll do.
Sure, and also, like Ricardo had mentioned, Bollywood. The only issue with that is they have to be able to speak perfect English,
Yeah.
which not a bad thing if they can't because Bollywood is fantastic. But if it's going to be a film that's being done by an American company for an American audience primarily, they do need to be able to speak English.
Yeah.
That would be the only downside.
And apparently they have actresses in mind for Jasmine, but they don't want to cast her until they find Aladdin, so they make sure that chemistry is right.
Yeah, you don't want like a 50 Shades of Grey thing with the two actors
Oh.
fucking hate each other. And you can tell.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not the only sad bit of news we have. We're throwing out the Batfleck script
Oh.
Again,
again.
Sad Affleck is sad.
Sad Affleck, sad.
Poor guy.
I can't wait to see this train wreck at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I like that Matt Reeves is going, hey, this basically, the script's not fitting with where we're going now. Apparently they're changing things. The DC, step 1 was Wonder Woman. I think we did a good job. Step 2, is going to be Justice League. I'm still pretty worried about that.
I'm like, the trailer has sold me, but I'm still worried.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things. Like, I'm still loving how wonderful, how much justice Aquaman has been done in this trailer.
I do.
Aquaman done got beefed up. It's great.
Like, I've, as everyone knows, I've been on the Aquaman train for a while, and now Jason Momoa is Aquaman, and sploosh.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Well,
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Did you say sploosh? Because I already said
see,
sploosh.
that's what you got to go. You have to go get your Jason Momoa because you can't go get like the real Aquaman to play him because he's busy getting the Justice League sandwiches and whatnot. Because that's the best he's good at.
No. You got to put some muscle into it.
It's okay. I can take it. I'm a wrestler. It's good. See, there we go.
There we go.
That hurt.
Okay.
Is this important to you?
Yes.
Is this important to you?
But that has nothing. That doesn't tell us anything about. I mean, like where we're gonna go. Does that mean we're losing Deathstroke? Because we had Joe Manganiello on board, and we screen tested.
We don't have to lose Deathstroke. We don't. Why do we have to lose Deathstroke?
But if we're completely redoing the script, this is throwing it out and a whole brand new.
Well, then maybe. Well, then yeah, he could be on the chopping block. But I don't think we have to lose him.
Well,
we'll see.
We will have to wait and see. What else do we have we want to talk about in the news? Oh yeah. That little movie coming out, the one that what's it called? Black Panther.
My God, these images from Entertainment Weekly this week. If this movie, look, everybody that's wearing a costume, they look like they're a superhero. His guards, the vibrant colors and the lines. It looks like it could be armor as well.
Yeah.
I was blown away, and what's her name? Nadia Guerrero, who plays Michonne. Oh Lord, have mercy. That bone structure just and things.
Oh Jesus!
Bone structure. Good Lord.
Yeah, I told you before. You know, I primarily date white women, but I saw that picture like, sister, I'm ready to come home.
The look of total badassery on her face while I wear this product. I will beat your ass and look good. I love them as his bodyguards in Civil War, especially when Black Widow steps up and she's like, "You can try," and then he's just like, "Wow, that would be very interesting to watch." God, he was so smooth. Chadwick Boseman is just smooth. What intern?
The cosplays that are going to come out of this movie.
Oh damn,
my God.
yeah.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
be glorious.
Everybody just looks so regal. It screams, we are some type of royal family here.
Yeah.
Because it's just so fine looking. If you have not seen, if you didn't see the images, go look them up. Because go on Cinelinx.com and look them up. But they look fantastic.
Do you remember what Eddie Murphy said years ago? I think in Delirious or Raw about how Italians were when Rocky came out.
Yeah.
Black folks gonna be like that when Black Panther comes out. We're gonna be in the theater with dashikis and drums and just looking for a fight.
Well, a lot of the things that they're using is very authentic to some of the countries over there. Like Michael B. Jordan has the scarring, that tradition of warriors from the Maori tribe. So I love how just these little details here. You're getting me here. Like, I'm ready to start throwing money at this movie right now.
Dude, Ryan Coogler is incredible.
He has done fine work.
I've not seen a film of his that I have not loved yet. I loved the first one he did with Michael B. Jordan, Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station, yes.
Creed is fucking Creed. It's Creed.
But,
and now we're getting Black. But
the cast, we've got Chadwick Boseman, we've got Nadia from Walking Dead, we've got.
It is a who's. We've
got Forrest Whitaker. We've got Angela Bassett. Mm-hmm. We've got Michael B. Jordan.
Lupita.
Yes, the girl who came on the scene and just said, "I am here to start casting me in things because I'm great." She talked it and backed it up. I'm sorry. This cast alone, will this be the first Marvel movie to win a real Oscar? Not just for makeup.
I think it's up there. It's also got what's his name from Get Out. He's in it too, and I'm so excited to see him because he was so good.
Yeah, I read the article. I can't think of it.
Daniel Kaluuya. Daniel Kaluuya.
Ah.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see him in there. Like, this cast is just epic, and I think where Deadpool opened the door a little bit. Logan is going to start stepping in there next year in the Oscars. And then I think Black Panther's just going to kick that damn door down and say, yo, bitch,
I mean,
give me the statue.
And I hate to say,
What
like,
up?
going
How
into
you
this
doing?
movie, my expectations are high.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like, I normally I'm like, okay, I'll wait and see. Not this one. No, blow me away.
This one has to kick ass. Like, there is no excuses. It has to kick ass.
Like, there's no excuse, like, why it wouldn't. And I hate to say it like that. I hate to put that kind of
I know.
pressure on them. But damn it,
They can take the pressure at this point.
gimme.
You showed us that fabulous image of everybody. This is what we want.
Oh, that
Have to
cover where
deliver.
they're all on the cover. That was so great.
So beautiful.
Someone at work actually asked me if they, like, she's one of the ladies I work with, and she was like, "Do you think that this movie is gonna do well? Because just given everything that's been going on," I'm like, "Oh no, it's gonna do really well." Like
be
the
fine.
nerd with the
That's
nerds.
not
All,
even-
Fine.
That's not even a question anymore. There's a Marvel movie coming out. Will it do well? It's Marvel.
It's Marvel.
It's gonna be fine.
like I could see where she was coming from with it, because like with everything that's been going on, especially with just like random attacks on people of color. She's like, will people actually go see it? I'm like,
Well, those people are already
Yeah.
mad about that movie.
yeah.
Those
There's
people
a
aren't
whole
seeing
lot
any
of black
movies.
people that gonna go see this movie.
I let her know that's like, I get just based on the nerds alone that I know, they're gonna do well and then some. And it's going to be one that you're definitely going to want to see too, because she does like these kind of movies, and she's going to go see it too
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, hell, even my mother is excited to see it. And if you can get my mom, then that means you did a good job. Another movie that did a good job, because they got my mom, was Wonder Woman. And we're going into our sequel, and we're going to the 80s. We're going to get some big hair and everything.
I love the 80s.
I am
Best
so
parts.
excited.
I'm waiting for a scene where somebody goes, "Nice shoulder pads." I'm not wearing shoulder pads.
Beautiful. Perfect.
We gotta get. I like it. The only thing that confuses me, it has to be a flashback or something, if Chris Pine is showing up.
Probably not.
Ancestor. Or-
Let's
or-
not
Are they
cheapen
really?
this.
I really hope they don't.
He
do
said
that.
he didn't have any kids. He said he didn't. Okay, let's not cheapen it
That he
and
knows
have
of.
Wonder Woman stooping his son.
that he knows.
No,
of.
no,
No.
no. I
It's
don't-
it's already weird enough with Captain America.
We don't need an
banging
actual British "How's your father?"
niece.
Yeah.
He's dead. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, I grossed myself out with that one. Yeah.
I'm excited about the 80s because we didn't need to go to World War II. Get into the 80s. That's a little bit closer to now. Then we can eventually bring her into the now and whatnot. So I'm really excited about it. What y'all? We loving everything about it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
They've like, if it's just as stellar as that first one, they've already got my money. They'll have it more than once.
The fact that they're tying it in with the 80s, I'm sold. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care about the rest of it. 80s done. Best era.
So man, I'm a '90s kid, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I'll give you the '80s. I'll give you a little bit of it. Better have some kind of Back to the Future in there.
So anyway, okay, so that's the news. Thank you, BC. Very nice.
That is, hey, look, it's great. We're excited. You know what else we're excited about? We're excited about Loot Crate.
I can't take the truck
And
out
from
of
the
there.
Saturday morning cartoons that taught us everything we need to know to the modern classics that teach us what not to do, July's Loot Crate celebrates animation with an exclusive Rick and Morty item that will rickety wreck the censor bar, plus awesome gear from Bob's Burgers, Futurama, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right now, you can get a discount on Loot Crate by going to lootcrate.com/SCNS Live. If you want to see what you've been missing out on, I'm pretty sure that Jason, Cora, and our intern Ricardo opened up last month's Loot Crate, and it's on the YouTube page right now, right?
It is up, yes. Of course, I'm wearing my great Goonies shirt from that box. I love Goonies.
And we have a little Fallout gun that was in one as well. I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
somebody wanted that. I don't know who. I can't think of who it was.
I don't know. I think it was like
Some Andy, something like that. Anders. I don't
Anders.
know. We'll figure it out.
I don't know. I don't know. Whoever it wasn't important.
Yeah,
Anyway, all you got to do, go to lootcrate.com/SCNS Live and start getting your loot right now.
So it's time. It's time. It's time. It's not Vader time.
Is it time?
Is it hammer time?
It's not Vader time.
Is it
It's not hammer time. No. It's San Diego Comic-Con time.
It's not time.
It is.
No, it's not time
week.
yet.
1 week, baby.
It's not time.
We are. We're
Got
not,
1 week left.
Because we're going to talk about Spider-Man.
but I want to talk about San Diego Comic-Con.
I know we're going to talk about San Diego Comic-Con.
Fine, we'll talk about
We want to talk about Spider-Man
Like a
first.
five-
can-
Okay,
Oh my
fine.
goodness.
We got to see Spider-Man last week.
It was good. There, we're done.
And I have a question for you, Jason.
Okay.
I want to know, because you normally put an article up. You haven't done it. What's
I
up with the
have not-
Easter eggs?
Oh, actually, some of the Easter eggs were a little bit obvious in the movies. I wouldn't even count them as Easter eggs.
Like which ones?
Well, I mean,
Because I know, I'm
we-
pretty sure that I saw at least 2 that you didn't see.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. So go ahead. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you got.
Let's see. There
fun.
weren't
yeah.
a lot per se. I mean, we got the Iron Spider suit, which we saw.
Yes.
We know. We saw several incarnations of the Shocker, but we also saw Matt Gargan, who will be showing up as Scorpion. I don't know what else you've seen that I didn't see. I'm curious.
So I did get. I actually.
Are you looking
sounds
up-
like
are
I
you
got
looking
the-
up-
No. I'm looking up the number. I forgot the number on it.
He's so Googling it.
Go ahead.
But when Donald Glover's hand is webbed to the car,
Okay.
the license plate. It's the first. It's the number of the first time Miles Morales showed up.
Okay, that's not it. Okay, the number there.
That's an Easter egg, bro.
You know what I
He's
consider-
talking about his nephew. It says the Prowler on his when they look him up.
Well, we knew
Yeah.
who he was, especially when he was asked, when he was getting the weapons and everything, and was asked about a certain type of weapon. I was like, probably. But also, what I did consider an Easter egg, the car that he was getting in had a trash bag over the window, and Donald Glover had a whole stand-up about trash bags over
Yeah.
windows on cars is the worst job in the world, because they're just like going down the freeway. So I thought that was funny that there was a tarp over the back window.
The other one I loved, that I really. This is the one I thought you would
Okay.
get. This is the one I thought you would get.
I probably got it, and I just...
You didn't say it, so you didn't get it. When Peter goes to the principal's office, the principal is the same guy who played in Howling Commandos in the first Avenger. He's got a picture of himself from World War
It's his dad.
II.
It's his
grandfather.
grandfather.
Up
sorry.
there. And he's got a picture of the Howling Commandos right there.
Oh, okay.
That was a really cool one to me.
I actually missed that one.
Yeah, and the one that I love that I don't think anyone saw, it's not really an Easter egg, it's more of just fun. If you're watching the credits, you know what, when it gets to the end of the credits where it gives you all the songs in the movies, like this one was performed by this person, written
Oh,
by...
I know what you're saying at the beginning of the movie.
No, at the very end.
Go ahead,
The
go
last
ahead.
credit. It says, well, the last song that it credits is called Flash Drive. Written by John Watts, who's the director, performed by Eugene Thompson.
Nice.
And that's the song that Flash was...
I gotcha.
Penis Parker.
I honestly, the one,
That one, I busted out laughing. I was like, hey, Eugene, that's funny. That's funny.
I took my kids. They loved it. Tom Holland, even though Rob hates Tom Holland, I don't know why, because he hates Spider-Man. Rob clearly hates Spider-Man. So,
I don't hate Spider-Man. I hate that Spider-Man.
Ooh, them fighting words.
I'm actually hurt because Rob is probably the biggest Spider-Man fan around here, and he hated Homecoming. It just makes no sense.
But Spider-Man was coming home.
Go listen. Hey, look, we did the Jackass reviews of Spider-Man: Homecoming. He actually liked it. He tries to compare it to certain other things, and then he's like, "Well, it's not those."
Well, it was better than those things that he
yeah,
compared it to.
look, he's got these nostalgia glasses are on him, so he's
Can't see the forest for the trees. Just like, I want my nostalgia. Why are you fucking up the Transformers? You're like those people. My childhood.
I did not say destroyed my childhood.
But look, it was a great movie. I thought it was really well done. Michael Keaton is probably the next best villain next to Loki.
He is the most believable villain out there.
I like everything with him. I loved his costume. I loved his entrances. I loved his everything about the character. I just loved it from that point. And then at the end, I was my friend and I were sitting there watching it together, and we both just
the twist, the reveal.
the reveal.
I'm
my
not gonna
God.
say because she ain't seen it yet.
You're not
But
going to spoil anything for me, so go for
it's
it.
still when that reveal hits. That was one of the most tense scenes I've ever.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my god, oh my god! I was literally. I put my feet up on my chair. I was like, oh my god, I'm pretty sure the guy next to me was like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, oh my god.
Like, my friend and I have a thing when, like, there's tense moments. Let me see your hand a second. No, other one. Like, we'll sit there and we'll be, like, holding hands and, like, leaning on each other like we're dating or something, essentially. Like, oh
You do this to people?
Just my best friend. And for
I don't like it.
all the way up until the fight, we were just like...
There are two very like real moments of the film that really got me, and I mean overall, this is my favorite Spider-Man movie now.
Now, this is not something that I know, but someone told me that there's a lot of scenes in there that are like
stripped right from the comics.
Yeah,
absolutely. Mm. There's several that are right from the comics.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in maybe not so much of a spoiler atmosphere, but yeah, I love those little throwbacks. Give me that. Give me, as a guy who's read the comics, give me those scenes, but update them, make them matter now, and they did that successfully.
Exactly.
I like movies that do that. I don't need my childhood. I just need update the material, make it palatable for me to watch now.
And the one with Doc Ock was still the best one to me.
No,
I right now I'll actually still agree with him right now. Right now, because I don't know if Spider-Man: Homecoming's gonna stand the test of time. But right now, to be realistic, I will say I don't know if it's going to stand the test of time. It's going to stand the test of time.
Okay.
And I do want to say one more thing real quick, because I know, like, my friend had some wariness about this. With Iron Man being in it, he's not...
It is not Iron Man 4.
No. He is in it enough for it to matter for the story, but he's not... It's not the...
In your face.
Oh, yeah, it's not like in your face. He shows up in moments where it actually matters.
He's not beating you down.
What did royally piss me off, because I was waiting for it all movie long, was the scene of Spider-Man and Iron Man swinging and flying through Manhattan. Not in the movie.
Aww.
It was made for the trailer.
Aww.
Which was fine with me.
But at the same time,
that's so cool.
But then someone pointed out to me, there are no scenes of him swinging through big cities. He's in Queens the whole time. Which finally answers the question of, what does Spider-Man do when he doesn't have like buildings to swing from?
He steals a car.
He steals a car. He runs. He falls in the pool.
There is like that chase scene was my favorite.
Oh yeah,
Ferris Bueller, yo.
It was like it's one of the best scenes in the film.
Absolutely.
Because he gets cocky. He's like, yeah, I got this, and then just destroys everything.
This one, this one might be a minor spoiler, but it's not really, because Kevin Feige's already come out and talked about it. I got royally pissed. One of my major negatives of the film was at the very end that we have created one of the best characters I've seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This girl, Michelle, was so fun. I loved her all the way to the very end, and then she goes, my friends call me MJ. And I go, son of a, you just, really?
We knew that. I said that.
But Kevin Feige came out and said, that's not Mary Jane.
And I said Kevin Feige's a fucking liar.
No. He's come out since the movie came out and goes, no. Her initials are MJ, but she is not Mary Jane.
Her name's Michelle Jones.
She is not the character of Mary Jane, which made me a little happier. Because I was like, you made a great character. Why make... That's not Mary Jane, though. That's a great new character that we could just run with.
Mm-hmm. And she is great. You will love her.
Awesome.
Anyway.
So, that's not the only new movie. Jason, you got to see Apes on Horses.
This is one of my top 5 movies of the summer now.
Really?
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Okay, look. It's a movie that makes me hate my species more than I already do.
I don't know how these movies do that. You're just like, damn the humans, I'm with the apes.
You just want to look at the person next to you and go, fuck you! Bro, apes rule!
Language.
Because, the thing about the Apes movies that I like is for a franchise I was not excited for after Mark Wahlberg kissed an ape.
Woo! Sexy times.
Instead of Ella Warren, goddamn, she was so
I honestly did not see the first Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I didn't see it until right before the other one came out on DVD. And
you didn't see Rise until Dawn came out.
And then I got Dawn at our Cinelinx party, and I was like, well, I'm going to watch this, but I got to watch the other one. So that's when I watched it. And then I watched the DVD, and I was like, okay, these are actually good. And
Right.
honestly, watching the third one makes me want to watch them all in order again because
I watched them today.
the end game, I think it got better.
Nice.
It got better as it went along. So I can deal with it. I love the Woody Harrelson. I don't think gets enough credit of how good an actor he is.
He is so brilliant and he's so understated. It's just fabulous. I
think
love
it's-
him.
I think it's because we just expect him to be good.
Yeah.
That he doesn't get that credit for being as good as he is. He puts a good performance every time he goes up there. So I think we're just like, oh, Woody's going to give us a good one. So we're good. But every time that him and Andy Serkis are interacting are some of the best moments of this film. And it is not, if you take...
I'm just taking him from the first two. Andy Serkis deserves a freaking...
They need to make a category for him.
Well, see,
best
here's-
mocap actor.
Here's the problem with that.
He is
If
the
you
winner.
make that, right now you have 2 people a year in the...
Fine, Andy Serkis
You know?
wins it every time.
So
Oh, darn.
I understand the difficulty.
That would be so bad.
I understand the difficulty in them coming up with with how to handle it because they're like, well, we can't put him in Best Actor because there's so much digital makeup, but at the same time,
His
Good
face,
Lord, he's good.
The mocap captures his face. When you look at the side by side of them doing the movie, his facial expressions make the scene. It conveys what's on Caesar's mind.
Yeah.
Without saying anything, and that part I like. That was one part where I'm like, okay, those are some of the most powerful scenes. You can see the pain, joy, anger on his face. It's so well expressed, and the varying degrees of those emotions. Andy Serkis does the best job on mocap out there right now. In this movie, you could have taken the apes out of there, and this could have been just a war movie with 2 sides, 2 very different points, and it still would have been a good movie. But it's just better because there's apes in it.
On horses.
On horses.
Apes on horses.
So I have to put arms on apes on horses every time I say it.
horses.
But if there's a movie that you deserve to see this summer, War for the Planet of the Apes is that one. And if you got time, go watch them all again.
I rewatched the
I know
first
you
2
do.
today.
And you know what? I can actually see where that madness actually would fit today. It was a really good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. For one, I just wasn't excited about.
I'm
I left that, and this is the last one of the series. This was a great swan
allegedly,
song.
Matt Reeves says he wants to do more.
Okay,
he says
well-
he has more stories that he might tell. They may not be Caesar's stories, though.
That's fine.
So,
But that will be fine because now we can actually get into an actual Planet of the Apes.
yes.
Everything,
And Charlton Heston coming home.
and the Statue of Liberty, leaning over to the side like it.
Animals!
You blew it up. Anyway,
All right, now before we get into San Diego Comic-Con, D23 is this weekend.
oh God,
All right, we got Star Wars, we got Disney. Disney Animation kicks it off Friday night. What do you think we're getting Friday? Tomorrow night.
Magic.
Okay.
okay. So you're
good
saying it's
answer.
video for Friday
Animation.
animation. Now
Disney.
we do know that there is an unknown Marvel property that they have been taking animation, and we don't know what it is.
Really?
Well, we know about the Sony Spider-Man one,
Well, that
but
won't
I
be
don't
there.
think this is
No.
there.
No.
But there is some unknown Marvel animation.
Really?
We don't know anything about either.
Maybe it's Hawkeye.
It's been rumored.
I don't think that's anything because what I think we're getting, I think we're going to get something for Coco. Is it called Coco?
Coco.
We'll probably get a new trailer, something for that.
In
Okay.
Frozen.
Oh yeah, and probably something
Something
Frozen.
Frozen too,
But
yeah.
what I think we're going to get is an official announcement of we are in production of The Incredibles 2.
And damn well
That
be
would be
better.
great.
Oh my God.
That
I
would be
think we'll
nice.
get maybe a
I
subtitle.
can see that. There's been a lot of buzz
Maybe
for
the
Incredibles 2
cast.
lately.
Very much so.
because
Some buzz about new costumes. So
the last time we had one, a D23, we brought out The Rock and we did Moana and all that.
yes,
So
yeah.
and the year before that they did the Zootopia. So I'm thinking this is about the time that we're gonna get this and possibly something for Toy Story 4.
yes. Wow, whoopee. Anyway, Incredibles 2. I don't want another Toy Story. Everything that they make
and
is.
it's so great.
Yeah, but-
it was perfect. It tied off everything.
Never-
It made me
stop.
sob like a baby.
I will. Yeah, but here's the
They
thing.
said we made Cars
all
3.
All three of them make me cry. So if you want to do another one, by all means,
Let's
do
see-
another one.
Let's see if you can make us cry again.
Right.
No, I would totally. If they dropped Incredibles 2,
That'd be great.
yeah,
Best news of the weekend.
Marking out
Of the century.
I'm like, yes.
So
And I will push all the little children out of the way because I have done my waiting for this. And
Craig T. Nelson
mine.
is Mr. Incredible again.
what are we getting for Star
Beautiful.
Wars?
Oh, we're getting another trailer. We're getting another trailer for
Last Jedi?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Do you think we're just gonna jump right over Han Solo stuff?
No.
I think so. I think Han Solo at this point is kind of a sour topic.
Yeah, we're not doing
They're
it. They're not
gonna
ready.
even-
Okay, I've heard somebody who has sources say that they were ready to announce the next standalone film. And they even said late June, early July, you're gonna get something. But then the Han Solo stuff, and they pulled everything back.
Not
Go, hold on.
surprised. Not surprised.
Maybe we're not going to announce
Now,
anything
what
just yet.
I don't know if they're going to show, because it is technically animation. I think we will get our trailer for the final season of Star Wars Rebels. This would be a perfect time to drop it. I mean, this is their big weekend. We haven't heard anything else. The last announcement we got was pretty much stock footage from the last season, but now we actually will start seeing, and we don't know how Rebels is going to end. We know that Hera makes it out alive because she
Right.
was in Rogue One, and so was the Ghost. That's pretty much all we know.
Chopper will make it.
Oh, Chopper makes it out. We know
Unfortunately.
Chopper and Hera make it out. They're fine.
I hate Chopper.
I think Rebels the last season is going to be dark. I don't think Rebels is going to end well.
Oh no, I think it's going to Rogue One.
Because I mean, I ain't heard about another Jedi, Kanan Jarrus or Ezra.
No, I don't know nothing about them.
Anywhere in the other series. So, just saying, might be a rogue. Yeah, like you said, might be a Rogue One mission.
I like how that's a verb now. They're gonna rogue
You're gonna
one.
get Rogue One. This is Rogue One shit.
All right, so we'll hold off on the Marvel panel because it's going to have something to do with San Diego as well. So, Jason, you're free. San Diego.
So anyway, it is San Diego Comic-Con 2017. The first year I went was it was just me from SCNS Live, two guys from Cinelinx. The second year was you and Marshan from Dweeb Factory.
I was there the first year. Remember,
Well,
I
you
was,
were there the
I was
first year,
sleeping
too.
in my car the first night.
Idiot. But this year it is myself, BC, intern Ricardo, and Rob, backed up by Zach Marchand and Kelly McInerney from Cinelinx.com. So we got us a team, baby. We're ready for this. We're ready this year. And the emails have been flowing in.
Oh, sorry. Just to jump back, Danielle Berry in the chat says she thinks we might get some Wreck-It Ralph 2 stuff at
Oh,
D23.
yeah, I almost forgot about that.
That's a good.
Thank you, Danny.
That is a good freaking
Good
call.
point. Yeah.
And I want that.
Yeah.
That would
Yes.
be fantastic. The one good video game.
It's gonna be either way. It's gonna be a good weekend, and we're gonna be out in North Texas Comic Book Show for a while. I want to be in front of my computer. I'll bring my laptop with me. But anyway, I got all tracked.
Sorry. So I didn't mean to throw you off there. I just saw that. I was like,
We do have some a lot of emails coming up. We're finalizing our schedule tonight. We're going to be there it goes. We're going to be really finalizing our schedule. But some of the things that we're going to be talking about, talking to people we're going to be talking to. We have some time with the people from the Tick from the Hulu series.
Oh my god. Hulu, you mean Amazon?
So jealous.
No, I'm sorry, Amazon
The
series.
Amazon series,
From the
yeah.
Amazon series. We're getting some time with the voice actors from the new Shadow of War game.
Ooh.
Yes, I know. Some people from the new Resident Evil series that's not out yet, but we'll be able to talk to them. Hopefully we'll be able to maybe view it before we go see it. The Impractical Jokers, the interview that I should have just ruined, and somehow it came through. We're going to go back and talk to them. It's going to be a good time. We've got a lot, and we've got parties, we've got panels. We're packed on Friday. We're going to be visiting so many booths. I get to talk to the designers of the current Transformers line, which
You sure you can't sneak me in your suitcase? Like, I'm pretty compact. I'm light.
I mean, if you take a trunk, you can take us both.
Yeah.
I take a rolling suitcase. I have a big rolling suitcase. She'll fit in there just fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
all right, so we're looking at
Won't survive under the plane.
It'll be fine.
We'll
Just knock me out. It'll be good.
If we're looking at the
With
major
an
days,
oxygen
if
tank.
we're looking at Saturday and holidays, let's look at this right quick. We're opening up with Warner Brothers presentation that will run from 11:30 a.m. till 1:30.
So we already know we're yet again going to get some Justice League footage. It's
We're
almost
gonna
a
get-
tradition at this point.
Right.
I believe we're going to get Justice League, and then we're also going to be looking from Warner Brothers, Justice League, Aquaman, Blade Runner 2049, and Ready Player One.
It's about time for that one.
Yeah. Right after that.
But I see that opening. I don't see that ending.
No. We're ending with Justice League. Obviously, we have, and I think we're gonna get a full trailer, and we'll probably get some kind of footage or something from Aquaman.
Well, I already know the rumors surrounding the Justice League trailer, and your boy's got all of those details on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so basically we are going to get our traditional Justice League trailer, and this is all, mind you, this is all speculation. It's not a spoiler. It's just coming from me. But we're going to get our action trailer. We're going to see, we're finally going to see our villain, who is Steppenwolf. We'll see him in armor and out of armor. However, do you want me to go? Do you want to hear?
No, I want to hear it. I'm just hoping you don't say what I think you're going to say.
Oh, I'm going to say like, big fights going, parademons everywhere, Bruce Wayne's flying down the street in a Batmobile, and it comes to a screeching halt. And he looks up, and in a black suit with glowing red eyes and long hair looking at him.
That's what I don't want.
It's him.
I do not want... If we see Superman...
This is the threat.
If we see Superman, I want it to be the way we saw Vader in the Rogue One trailers. I want a very tiny glimpse from the back or in the shadows, maybe just the freaking cape. That's all I want.
Nope. I don't believe they're going to do that. I believe they're going to go full Monty.
I don't believe they're going to do it either. I think they're going to BVS us and show us everything like they've done before.
Martha.
I'm hoping and praying they learned from Wonder Woman. I think they've learned with Wonder Woman.
I think all you're going to see is going to be just the symbol in a black suit. You're going to see his face. You're going to see his
Nope. I think they're going to go whole hog. They want the shock value. They're the biggest game down there this year.
That's not true.
Well, who's the big... Oh, we'll get to that.
So.
But I think they're going to go full on. Aquaman is going to be a teaser. It's not going to be much. So I'm
okay with that.
How long
That's
they've been filming, right?
No,
not at all.
No, there's no principal photography on Aquaman.
So then we're probably not. We'll get something. Maybe
we'll get a teaser.
Maybe we'll get cast. Something. I don't know.
I just want things.
Well,
well, we haven't heard anything from the supposed Flash movie, right?
Yeah, and that they said what they are bringing is Justice League, Aquaman, Blade Runner, and Ready Player One. They've said nothing about the Flash.
There's a new Blade Runner trailer with Planet Yates.
Yeah, and all of those I could see, but I'm wanting some surprise.
Yeah.
So what's going to be the surprise?
I honestly don't know.
At this point, we already
as
know
much
what
as
you're
I
giving
don't
us.
want it. I think you are right, and I think the surprise is we're going to see Superman.
I can't wait to be right again. I love being right again.
And I'm going to be royally pissed because I'm going to be in there and I'm going to see it, and I'm going to immediately put up.
Rob and I are going to be waiting
on
outside
social media
to get reactions of people. Oh, here comes BC.
Yep, I'm going to come up.
You were right. He's just going to walk back in. Although I am excited that we're going to see something from the new Batman Harley Quinn movie.
Because we're not going to see something. We're going to see it, Jason.
I'm sorry. We're going to see the movie. Well, it's in Hall H.
No, it is in Ballroom 20 the night before.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that preview night or is that Thursday
No,
night?
that's Thursday night.
Oh, God, I'll be
We're going to go, because look, here is, if you...
Do we have that lined up yet?
Yes, we do. We're going the Gifted panel, and then we're staying in there for the... Because last year, I got in there for the Scream Queens panel. Why I was in there for the Scream Queens panel? It was because I would be in there to see The Killing Joke.
There you go.
Okay.
So this year, The Gifted is right before The Killing Joke.
And that's Friday night.
Or Batman. That's Thursday night.
Thursday night, okay.
And right after that, I'll go sleep in line for Hall H.
I think we might have something for... tonight we're going through emails and like organizing things, but I think we have something for DC and Paul Dini and some other people like that. But
Well then, okay, so right after Warner Brothers... Hall H goes from 2 to 2:45. We have Entertainment Weekly's Women Who Kick Ass Icon Edition with Charlize Theron.
A woman that kicks ass.
So, yeah, we'll probably do a little bit about her. We're looking at... it's basically just Charlize Theron is badass. So we'll probably get something for Atomic Blonde. Following that, from 3 to 4, is Netflix's Stranger Things 2.
Oh, that's going to be packed. That is going to be packed.
Absolutely.
Which I am going through season 1 right now. It is creepy as shit. Holy crap.
Yes, it is.
I love it.
It's great.
So much.
Oh, my goodness.
So much love for this. I will have it finished before.
What episode are you on?
I am on episode 4. So I have 4 more to go before we leave on Wednesday.
Okay, so just before it gets good.
Yeah. What? Chinga tu madre.
And this is why I changed his name to this motherfucker in our chat.
Well, Jason, right after Stranger Things from 5:30 to 7 p.m., Marvel, 90-minute panel. Mark Ruffalo just tweeted out today, Marvel fans, I just saw a preview of what Marvel is showing at Comic-Con. You are about to get your mind blown. Best I've seen, kaboom.
And it's from Mark Ruffalo, so you kind of have to believe him.
Yeah, because
It's Mark
even if
Ruffalo.
it's... Because probably you're not supposed to say anything.
Probably not.
But
He's like, this is too awesome. Must tweet now.
But he's such an angel that he's not going to suffer consequences.
So, but here's my question. With D23 the week right before,
why would you hold out?
what are they going to show us at D23 and
Ant-Man and
SDCC?
Wasp. Ant-Man and Wasp.
And also the D23 Infinity War trailer at
And Thor, because if Mark Ruffalo's seeing it, it's probably also Thor.
Thor.
D23.
We have not gotten a full trailer for Thor.
We've got to
so-
get
Yeah.
a full trailer.
Even though the
Maybe
teaser was
this is
pretty much could have been.
Oh,
And we'll probably get a full trailer for Black Panther. Because that was still technically a teaser, but that was recent, so I don't
No,
know.
he could be right. I think they would save Black Panther for D23 though.
Yeah.
I think so.
So Ant-Man and Wasp and Black Panther D23
Yeah.
Infinity War at San Diego.
And Thor Ragnarok.
And Thor.
yeah.
And Thor right now.
That could be very interesting. That's the major day. Jason, I know you have a bunch of exclusives you're really excited about.
Oh, I've got my list. Hold up.
Just give us a preview. Don't
Because I
give it
am
to
writing a
us all.
story. I am writing a story for Cinelinx.com. I don't
does
have my
have a
pictures
list.
prepared.
Somehow
They
I'm
are on the
surprised.
computer over there. But a couple of items on my list. Yeah, I do have an actual list. They're looking at it right now.
Extensive.
The new Star Wars line that's coming out, The Last Jedi, they are going to be doing some vehicles from the 6-inch Black Series. It's behind Ricardo. The 6-inch Black Series line, one of them is going to be an actual land speeder with a Luke figure off his Tatooine gear.
Oh, cool.
This one will be different from the one that is getting a general release. It will have a more custom paint job, but also it goes for the price tag of $90. So this is one of those, maybe. The other one is a Grand Admiral Thrawn figure. If you've watched the Star Wars Rebels, you know Thrawn is not to be screwed with. But he is getting a figure.
That figure is so cool.
And he comes with a bunch of accessories that are from items that are in his office. So this is a must-have for me. It's not that expensive. This is the one that I'm probably going to get. For $100, a Marvel Legends Battle for Asgard 5-pack, which has Unworthy Thor and Jane Foster as Thor finally. Also, you get 3 other figures. I think one of them's Borm. Nobody really cares. I'd be getting it for Jane Foster. But $100, that's pretty much what you'd be paying for any Marvel Legends figures as it goes. Transformers! There's
all
a
of
custom
them.
Voyager painted Optimus Prime, which is an easy pass for me. I already had that figure. There's one that's actually in the Primitive Skate black and gold logo, which actually looks pretty cool. And it's got a little bitty skateboard for little headmasters to ride on, and a rail for them to grind on.
Cute.
Still not something I would want, though. The one that I do want is IDW did a series where they combined Transformers, Microman, Action
want
Man,
that.
Mask,
Oh my God.
and ROM Space Knight, and Visionaries, and it was glorious. Well, for $100, you can get a pack with a leader class Jetfire. You get Leon from the Visionaries. You get Matt Tracker, who Matt Tracker is black in the comics now. Be mad. Thanks for walking right in front of the camera, not making any effort to bend down.
It's on this camera.
It's on that one?
yeah.
Oh, I'm unprofessional then.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
glare at me, I gave you whiskey. Anyway. And you get like 8 Micronauts with it. You get 16, no, you get 16 figures in one pack. Yes, Lord. And you get a new Roadblock figure, and I could always use a Roadblock figure. So that one's high on my list to get. Going over to the Bandai, that one's only $100. That's a lot you get for $100. Going over to Bandai booth, in the 6.5-inch line, like those Power Rangers they have over there, they are now doing Dragon Ball Z figures. Do I need another Dragon Ball Z line? Probably not, but I'm probably going to get the Super Saiyan Goku one that is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Also, Legacy Communicator. We're getting a black and gold one for Power Ranger Zeo. So that'll be you can only get that one from there. And also, like my Megazord over here, you can get a movie version of this, movie version Legacy Megazord at there. And they're actually pretty affordable. Here's where things get sketchy and where Jason has a problem. Toys R Us. Damn you, Toys R Us.
This is one of the only
Masterpiece Optimus Prime. If you guys haven't gotten them and you want a nice custom paint job, or if you already have 2 iterations of the figure and don't need another one, Oh, Lord. Anyway, also a 5-pack because they're all separate. Do you like your Voltron lions, the ones that combine? Those nice plastic ones you got? Do you want one that's die-cast? Yes, they are peddling crack now. They have die-cast lions from Voltron, and my therapist has, he's dropped me at this point. So,
Jason, please get me one.
Also, they are also going to have a Marvel Legends 6-pack exclusive to them of the characters from A-Force. She-Hulk, Lady Sif, Lady Loki, Singularity, Elsa Bloodstone, and Monica Rambeau, or as I said, whatever name she's going by now. And also, if you like Funko Pops, there are literally thousands at San Diego Comic-Con. Enough that I'm not even going to even attempt to go down the list.
Here's my question, Jason. This is the one that I want to know. Last year, I got the exclusive Shockmaster from WCW action figure.
Oh, you want to know what's the exclusive this year?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. All you Mattel wrestling fans, if you want an exclusive figure this year, well, you can get an exclusive Isaac Yankem.
Are you kidding me? Isaac Yankem?
Isaac Yankem DDS, the character before he became Fake Diesel and Kane. You can get Isaac Yankem.
He was the dentist.
Yes,
Isaac Yankem.
He was an evil wrestler dentist. Let me say that again. He was an evil wrestling dentist. It's like Steve Martin, but he can beat your ass for real. So yes, popular Kane character. I forget Kane's real name, but anyway, Glenn Jacobs as Isaac Yankem DDS. You can only get that figure at San Diego Comic Con, and I think you're going to get that one, aren't you?
Yeah, probably. I got 2 of the Shockmasters, so I mean, come on.
And there are enough exclusives. I can't even go through the whole list. I mean, they're going to be adding more and more.
Yeah.
The one that I do want, though, over at the Funko booth, and I have to have this, a portal gun from Rick and Morty. It projects a portal onto the wall. Wubba lubba lubba dub indeed.
That's
Gotta
awesome.
have it. And it's not even that expensive. It's like $25.
Oh,
I'll take
nice.
it. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's not
And
that's not bad at
it's
all.
full size. So
basically, what Jason is saying is watch out for his article on Cinelinx.com so you can find out all the different things that you're not there to get.
also, if anybody wants my PayPal to send me any type of donations for these,
Daniel Berry wants to know if we do pickups. And the answer is yes, we do for a 10% fee.
I have a list.
Yeah.
I'll be happy to share it.
okay. First of all, it is hard. If you've never been, it is very hard to get exclusives.
Yeah, it is insanely hard.
It is very difficult to get exclusives. I don't even like to promise friends stuff because, I've got friends that are like, hey, give me this, give me that. I don't know if I'll be able to. It is that hard to get exclusives, even being there. Like, should I tell them the first year?
No, that's just, no. It was a nightmare. He wakes up, he goes to lunches, he gets
No.
coupons to go back
I
later.
wanted to get a pass to go to the Hasbro booth, and I went to the Hasbro press breakfast, but I left early to go to the booth, found out I needed a ticket, saw a buddy of mine, hey, how'd you get that stuff? Oh, I got a ticket from the Hasbro press breakfast to get stuff. So then I had to wake up the next morning at 4 o'clock in the morning,
I don't know, it was early, so I was just getting
to
back
go
to
down there, and I forgot my badge, and BC had to bring me my badge, so I could get the ticket to get
drunk.
like 2 things, but at least that's the line where I saw Seth Green when I was just a Snake Eyes. So it all worked out in the end. So it is damn difficult.
Either way, there is so much going on, whether it's D23 this weekend.
And we're going to try to go to Conan O'Brien.
We are going to try and go to Conan O'Brien. So many different things
I put us in for tickets.
It's going to be an absolute blast. Be watching Cinelinx.com as well as all of our social medias. Jason,
we'll be vlogging from the road.
That's our show. Where can everybody find you?
Well, you can find me at JasonX, Instagram, and Twitter.
Miss Cora Barton.
You can find me on Instagram at Instagram at Corodono, KRODONO, or you can find me on Twitter at Hawks Perch.
Valerie, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a blast having you here.
It's great.
Tell the good people where they can get a hold of you.
Absolutely. So look for us on Cospod, COSPOD.org. We are on the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Instagrams, the Twitch, the YouTube, all of it. Or you can look for me personally, Tifa IA Cosplay, TIFA IA Cosplay. Also, same thing everywhere on the Facebooks, the Instagram, the Twitters, and the Twitch.
Makes the
Her
most
links
sense.
will be down in the description.
Absolutely. For Rob Entropy, don't forget to check out Entropy1 on Twitter as well as Channel Control every Sunday.
Monday,
every Monday on Channel Control TV on YouTube. Don't forget to check out Cinelinx.com. Subscribe to them on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to check out SCNS Live on Facebook and Twitter as well as subscribe to this show right here. Matt at Move the Joystick. You can find me at RealJackassBC. That's RealJackassBC on all social media. My podcast, It Is What It Is, every single Thursday on the Jackass Nation Podbean channel. And I am back in the ring this weekend, guys. That's right. I'm wrestling once again. MPX Abuse of Power. I am taking on Prince Canoe, the African Prince. And here's what's up. They say that he wants competition. It's not about competition, guys. It's about, I answered your email, bro. All right? I sent you the $10,000. You were supposed to get into the States. Send me back $40 million, all right? It was supposed to, I sent you another email. You haven't responded. I'm not happy about it, bro. All right? So I'm going to come to MPX. I'm going to cut you in half because that's what happens when you steal from BC.
Let me give you some words that my grandfather told me when I was going to a situation like this.
Should we tell him?
Win, or I'm going to whoop your ass.
It's going down this weekend. This has been another great show. We'll be at SD. There's going to be no show next week, right?
We might do something just briefly from the con, but you definitely want to be following our Facebook page or our Twitter page because we're going to be doing videos from there. We'll be doing a comprehensive video, of course, just from our side, vlogging while we're there.
Okay.
So just look for those. We're going to post them to the page as much as we can and our Instagrams.
Well, I guess...
Nice job leading the show.
Oh, I tried really hard.
Yay.
I think I fumbled with a lot of words. And
You
I
did.
totally forgot to tell you about intern Ricardo. So keep on nerding!